Hi, my name is Faye Shipley.
My name's Missy Scott.
We have been friends for quite some time, 10 plus years.
And going strong.
We are. We've actually gotten a little closer in the past few years. Well, actually, the past couple years, due to the fact that we both were diagnosed with cancer, both of them being breast cancer. So we've kind of followed each other's journey, going through this together. It's been a difficult road for both of us, and
Definitely a roller coaster of emotions
definitely
for both of us, and it just brought us together.
It did.
A lot more.
It did. It's nice when you have somebody that's going through the exact same thing you are, because they understand how you feel. And they understand, like, when you're waiting for test results, the fear that you have behind that.
Absolutely. I was diagnosed officially in January of 25, but I had found a lump in my breast in December of 24. And I started treatment. I had a double mastectomy in February, and then I started treatment in April of 25 and finished. So with my journey, it doesn't run in my family. Cancer doesn't run in my family. It just picked me. It was very hard because I just didn't know what to do with no family history. I didn't have really anybody to talk to, until Faye. And here I am.
Yeah.
Almost a year out. It'll be a year next month since my last treatment.
And for me, I'm also the same where it comes to family history. I was the first known to have had breast cancer. My mother, grandparents, none of them had breast cancer. And so I was the first one also. I was diagnosed in April of 26, but I had previously had breast cancer back in 2015. At that point, I had a lumpectomy and 30 rounds of radiation. This time it came back a lot worse. I had went in for my 9.5-year checkup. Always have the fear of the unknown, but this time she didn't say, "You're good, we'll see you in 6 months." She actually said, "It's back. Your cancer is back." And this time I had a mastectomy of the left breast, possibly going to have a right mastectomy this coming fall. And I started my treatment. I got diagnosed in April of 25.
25, not
yes,
26.
Right, April 25.
Yes.
Sorry. And then I started my treatment in September of 25 with 8 rounds of chemotherapy. And then I finished my 25th round of radiation April 15th of 26. And then I just had a recent scare. I thought my cancer was back. I went to the emergency room for a headache after 3 days. My oncologist believed it could be the cancer blocker medication that I was taking. And I went in and they done a CT scan of my head and my neck. And they said no masses, no tumors, anything like that. And then the radiologist came in and said, "We have found some swollen lymph nodes in your chest." First thing I thought was, dear God, is the cancer back? And the fear. And by the next day, 8:30 that morning, after I'd went to the emergency room, I already had Dr. Mahenry on the phone and already ordered a PET scan. I mean, she's right on top of it. I had the PET scan. I just went this past Wednesday for the results. They believe that the lymph node swelling is from radiation, and she said my blood work was perfect. My PET scan was totally clear. The cancer has not metastasized, and I am clear right now, and I go back in 3 months for a CT scan. So I give God all the praise, because that was really scary. Sorry. Thinking that it was back. And that time I told my husband, I said, "I don't know if I can do the treatment again." I was just going to let God take its course and do whatever it was going to do. But when they said it was clear, I gave God all the praise. Sorry.
But you're here, and it's going to be okay. Scans are scary. People don't understand that so a lot of people think that just because we're finished with our treatment that we're okay, everything's good, and it's not. We live with fear every single day, and I try to explain that to people every day. Um, and scan anxiety is a real thing. I have scans coming up, and it's scary. Every little pain we get, it's so scary. Like, oh my goodness, is this cancer again? It's so scary.
It is. And after you have the test and just waiting for the results of those tests, it could be up to a week, and you live in total fear for the unknown. When I went in for my results that day, I was so sick at my stomach. Wasn't sure I was going to be able to make it there. But I went, and everything was good. But you don't know that until you get there. Once you have it, you live in fear forever.
Forever.
Yeah.
And I've had people tell me, and I'm sure you have too, that, oh, you're good. You just have to let it go. No, that's not how it works.
No, you can't.
And the only people that truly understand are the ones that have went through it.
And I'm so blessed to have Missy to talk to. And I've also, with Lene Stewart, she went through it as well. And I would get phone calls and texts. And then from Gilead here, some of the staff would call me to see if I need anything or ask, what they can pray for. They have no idea what that means to us. To have somebody to talk to, especially that's gone through the same thing that we have been through, and to understand how it feels.
So Faye and I would talk almost daily, especially when I finished my treatment. I had a little get together with some family and friends, and Faye came down. We just live right down the road from each other, and it was good to see her at my party, but also I was always there for her too. I would go down if she needed me. We would just text daily, talk daily, just be there for each other, because it's hard.
And sharing each other's symptoms, like, what are you feeling? Is this normal? Is it something that I'm going to come up against? Because she started treatment before I did. What to expect. I mean, everybody's different, but with the same type of chemo, we was doing the same type of chemo. How did it make you feel? So we had different side effects on certain things, but we had some of the same. 100% support from your family and giving everything that you have to God. My faith grew so much stronger, and my belief when I would see things that some people were going through, like hospitalization because they were so deathly ill. I didn't have that. I give God thanks for that. And I would just believe that He was going to get me through it. He got me through it the first time, and I beat it. He got me through it the second time because I have faith that God's going to see me through it. And it's just, you got to believe. I mean, if you don't, your sanity is just not going to be there, but you got to have somebody that you can count on, and your family is most important. My husband was there every single treatment that I had, and by my side, and my kids and my siblings and things. It's important to have a support team.
Absolutely.
And not just your family, but your friends, especially ones that's going through the same thing. The support is just, it helps so much to talk to somebody.
It does. She's absolutely 100% correct. And so before cancer, I wasn't the most religious person in the world. Not saying that I never believed in God, because I did, and I always have. But going through a diagnosis like this, or any type of terminal illness, anything, definitely rocks your faith. And I really learned more about my faith, and I leaned on it a lot. I prayed every night. I prayed for my friends going through the same things that I did, and you definitely have to just believe and have faith and pray, or you're just not going to get through it. It's rough.
It is.
It's very rough.
Very. Just visit it, talk, text. There was a couple of times that I needed a ride. I had eye surgery didn't come out very well, and Missy volunteered and took me, and I appreciated that so much. Just being there for each other, basically. Yeah, if either one of us
Taking
needed
things.
anything.
I would take Faye some drinks. Those like the protein drinks.
Mm-hmm.
Took her some of those. Just knowing that we can count on each other for whatever we need, and it's made our friendship stronger.
It has, yeah.
But it's amazing what when you're going through something like this, how close you can get to somebody. Even though we've been friends for a long time, there was a period of time where we didn't see each other for a while or talk, and then you just reconnect, and it was like we just picked up right back up. And
yeah, we there for a while, we'd see each other out, just hi, how are you, and then go on. And then once we found, I saw that she had cancer on Facebook, and right after that, then I got diagnosed with cancer, and we reached out to each other, and just being able to share our feelings and fears and things like that, it really helps to have a friend. Well, when I was going through the first time I saw the radiologist to see if I could qualify for radiation again, because once you've had radiation, you don't have radiation over the same area. And since I had it both times on the left side, it was questionable whether I was going to be able to have the radiation again. And I say this is a God thing, totally, definitely, because the first time I had radiation was over the entire left side, but they had missed one area underneath my arm, and that's where the cancer was this time. So I think that was a God thing, so I was able to have the radiation there. And I totally just come out and asked the radiologist before they started that, am I going to die? That's the main question when somebody says you have cancer. Mm-hmm. Am I going to die? Is this what's going to be the end of my life? And she thought the same thing. Am I going to die?
That was my very first thought was,
it's fear. Just, this is it. Cancer, you're going to die. But don't give up on God, because God is bigger than that cancer is. And He's going to just right there every step of the way. And He brought both of us through it. And I'm so blessed to have her as my friend. And for God getting us through this together.
It's very scary. Not just the thought of having cancer and am I going to die, but the treatment is also very scary. This treatment that we had is brutal. It's one of the harshest chemos that there is. It's when you think about chemotherapy, there's so many thoughts, and so you're just so scared because of what you've read or some misconceptions and
what you're expecting.
Right.
My first thing was, I kept saying, I'm going to lose my hair. Everybody kept saying, it'll grow back. But the thing is they took off 19 inches on my first haircut. My hair was very, very long. And when I got it cut, I cried the whole time. But you know what? God is good, because I've got hair again.
Yeah.
It might be curly that it wasn't before, but it's back. It's not bald
right.
anymore.
And I'm the opposite. I didn't care about losing my hair. I mean, I was a little sad, and I shed a couple tears, but I was the opposite. I didn't really care about my hair. Here I am.
She was pretty bald, though.
Oh, well, you are too. Part of womanhood and our femininity is our hair. And it's funny, too, we are both retired hairstylists.
Yeah.
So it was a big part of our life, losing your hair and your eyebrows and your eyelashes. Yeah. And it's tough when you see that in the mirror for the first time when you've lost everything.
Right.
It's terrifying, but it came back.
Yeah.
And we both are curly. So I have 2 friends that have been diagnosed since I was diagnosed. And right away, both of them came to me immediately without even telling their family first, because they were scared. And I just told them it's going to be okay. It's going to be okay. I'm here. I'm here for anybody. You can text me, you can call me. I will be there at the drop of a dime. And it's scary. They're still going through treatment, my friends are, and they're doing okay.
When you've been through it yourself and you know how it feels, for me, I would talk to anybody about it. And I pray, since I've been through it and I have beat it twice with God's help, that the reason I went through it was to tell somebody my story, so that might help somebody through their journey, so they can have faith and hope that they're going to make it through as well. Trust in God to get you through it. Get you a good support team and talk to them, and don't be scared to put everything out there on the table, because the more you talk about it, the better you're going to feel inside and not hold things in.
And reach out to Gilead, because they've been
amazing.
Amazing.
Absolutely.
Bill has been amazing. Gilead's been amazing. It was a big part of our support team.
A
also
big part, yes.
It's
the phone calls. What can I pray for you today?
Yes, absolutely.
Is there anything that you need? The support from Gilead Ministries has been totally outstanding.
And just because you have a cancer diagnosis doesn't mean you're going to die.
Right.
I mean, not all cases obviously end up the way ours did, but you just got to push through it and make it to the end.
Yep. And we're here.